and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing an Eagles themed eye tutorial in honor of the Super Bowl on Sunday. Since the Eagles have not been in the Super Bowl since 2004, I felt that it was necessary to do this eye tutorial. Okay, I lied. Actually, my boyfriend had this idea because now that he's been in one YouTube tutorial, he thinks that he is like this makeup guru. We will give him his credit. So as a South Jersey Philly girl, you know that it is our job to bring the glamour to the game. And the buffalo chicken dip. God forbid you forget the buffalo chicken dip. So if you guys want to be totally glammed out, keep on watching and we'll get right into the tutorial. Alright, so I already have the one eye done versus the eye that I'm going to teach you on. And then I have my eyebrows filled in and I have my primer and concealer under my eyebrow already done. I like doing one eye first. That way, like, as I'm teaching you, you can get an idea automatically of what it looks like in the process versus what the end result is going to be. Any of the shadows that I'm using, because I am using jaclynhillxmorphe palette, and I'm also using an Urban Decay palette and a Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, just because they have all the greens and transition colors and the silver that I need. But you can use whatever you want. If you want to use CoverGirl, that's fine. L'Oreal, that's fine. Maybelline, I don't care. You're going to be drunk during the Super Bowl anyway, so it's not even going to matter. So we are going in with our transition color. This is Jaclyn Hill's Silk Cream. So I'm putting that right in the crease and I'm going to buff that up. The reason why I don't have any face makeup on is because I'm using pretty much my entire eye as a guide and all the space around it. I like working with a big space, so you're gonna see I'm gonna have makeup all under my eye, but at the end I'm gonna be able to clean that up. Me having no face makeup on is gonna make that easy to clean up. And like I said, this is a transition color and I'm just going back and forth with this. With the same buffing brush, I'm going in with the shade Destiny from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette, and I'm going right above the crease with this shade and buffing that into my transition color. So see how I'm using like the whole side of my face? This is gonna make my eye look bigger, and then I'm gonna clean off any extra color at the end. And you kind of want to work this side to side, but don't get it too close to your nose. I promise this eye is going to look like this in the end. And now I'm going in with Jaclyn Hill's Enchanted shade. This is like a deep forest green color. That's gonna go directly in our crease. I'm gonna start right in the crease, and I'm actually gonna put this like right over my eyelid too. I'm gonna work that up. I'm gonna go side to side, but I'm not bringing it too close into my nose. This is more an Eagles shade green, I would say. Look at all this mess I'm making. If I had face makeup on, this right here would not work. We're gonna make it a little bit deeper. I'm gonna add more and just keep packing that into the crease. Now we're gonna create a little bit of a cut crease. So in order to get this carved out, oh wait, on this eye. In order to get this carved out cut effect, I'm gonna take my Urban Decay Eden Potion Primer, and I keep going to the wrong eye. And what you want to do is place this right above your lash line. I kind of like goop it on a lot. Look down, look up, and then it lets you know right where that cut crease needs to be. I'm going to do a little bit in the center, do the same thing. Look down, look up, and then I have like a little bit of a line there. I'm going to use that as a guideline, and I'm going to just pack more of that primer inside that line. If concealer works better for you, feel free to use concealer. I actually like the Urban Decay Eden eyeshadow primer because it is a little bit liquidy, but it has a thicker consistency. It's not as thick as the MAC Paint Pot, but it's not as liquidy as some of the other primers. Now that I have that cut crease area filled in with primer, I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Electric palette and use this shade Revolt right here. And with the brush that came in the palette, I'm going to use that to pack it down, but I'm going to spray a little bit of my MAC Fix Plus on that. We're going to pack this shadow down right on top of our primer. Feel free to use whatever silver you want. If you want to use Maybelline, that's fine. People are going to tell you how great your makeup looks, no matter how drunk or sober they are. You can really just keep packing this shade down until you feel like you have the consistency that you want. It's gonna look like that. It's gonna look a little messy, but we're gonna fix it. Now I'm going back in with my fluffier MAC blending brush. I'm gonna take the Subculture Destiny shade one more time. I'm gonna buff out that silver shade with the Destiny shade. This is the lighter green. And we're gonna take the Jaclyn Hill Enchanting green. I'm gonna go deeper in the crease and the corner of my eye with this. And now to really carve that silver out, I'm gonna take this super flat, if you can see that, this super flat pencil brush, and I'm gonna go in with Abyss, I think. I think the shade is Abyss, but it's like the very last shade in the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. What I'm gonna do is just draw a tiny line over top of that silver and give it a cut effect. My eyelid is so dry that I can hear a crunching sound with this brush. It's going over dry skin. Alright, so I don't bring that line too close to my nose. I don't want to bring it too close because I want to give it a more open effect. Like you can see this eye in here, it's not too close, it's not too cut right there, it's more open looking. I'm going to go back in with the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Enchanting shade, and I'm going to lightly buff that line out in the back. And taking a larger buffer brush, I'm going to go in with our transition color, which was the Silk Cream right in here. Again, you can use any tan beige color that you want. And what I'm going to do is just buff in the corner of my eye with that. This is going to give it a little bit of a softer effect. So now that I have the top lid of my eyeshadow done, I want to clean up all of this dark shade that I have on my face, which this is a reason why I never do my face makeup before my eyes, only so that way I have like enough space to use when I apply my eyeshadow to get my eye to look as large as possible, because then I can clean it up at the end and I'm not messing up any face makeup that I would have on. So what I do is I take a clean Q-tip and I take a little bit of lotion and I put this like right on the back of my hand. I just roll my Q-tip in that. I'm gonna give myself a nice sharp edge, so I'm gonna press this hard against my skin and roll it back towards my eyebrow. I'm gonna take a little cotton pad and just rub that on the rest of my cheek where I have eyeshadow. And that just gives it like a nice sharp clean effect without messing up any face makeup that I would have on. Now I'm taking my In the Village felt tip liner and I'm gonna create a wing with that. I'm dragging this all the way down to my lash line, and then I'm gonna just pull it out a little bit and create a wing. This is gonna be a smaller wing, nothing too crazy. And then I'm gonna add some lashes, of course. I'm applying my Duo Glue to the lash line of my Morphe Melrose lashes. So my lashes are on. I'm gonna go do my face makeup really quick, and then we will get back to under my eyes, and then the look will be complete. Lashes are on, face makeup is done. We're gonna get into mascara. I just wanna fluff these lashes up. And I also got some primer on my lash, so we gotta hide that. For under my eye, I'm going in with eyeshadow, and I'm gonna use a little flat under eye brush. And I'm taking the Jaclyn Hill Morphe Enchanting green shade because it is the most like Eagles green. And you can use whatever Eagles green color that you wanna use, or you can use even like a brown or a black, it doesn't matter. But I am taking this shade, and I'm just gonna go under my lash line with that. You can already see how much bigger this eye looks versus the eye that I haven't done yet. Now I don't bring this in too close to my nose, only because I want that area to look nice and wide and open, and if I do bring things too close into my nose, it's going to give it more of a closed shut effect. So as you can see, like all in here is open from dark eyeshadows. So even our cut crease didn't get too close to the nose, and then our under eye shadow didn't get too close either. Now I'm going in with this super flat brush, and I'm going in with the Jaclyn Hill Morphe Abyss, I don't know. I'm going in with this shade, and I'm going to get really close to my lash line with that. And to finish this look off, we're going to go in with mascara, and we're going to put some mascara on these bottom lashes. Alright guys, so there you have it. That is my Super Bowl 52 Eagles theme look. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Oh, and one more thing. Philly Philly.